Rise and shine, family. Check this out. Lacey and I was just talking about cooking, right? And she was telling me that, like, in the past, if she like messed something up, like some type of meat or something she was cooking, some type of dish, she would normally throw it out. But see, like here, because I'm the better cook, I teach her a lot of things that I know, right? That I learned growing up. And sometimes something don't turn out right for me, and I'll turn it into a different style of dish. And she was like, I never seen anybody do that to you. It showed me something. And I was just gonna say, like, I think it's really amazing how when you start to do certain things, it teaches you so much more about life. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, kings, if you tell your queen, like, or some woman that you're vetting or whatever, that you want her to cook for you, a lot of times what's stirring up in her is that let's see, yeah, it's dental office right there. Yeah. Okay. So sometimes, like, when you're telling her, I want you to cook for me, what happens is she's insecure with her ability to cook, and this is why it sounds like such a burden to her. And then you said, you're going to be cooking for me. And at this moment, you got to think she's not really invested with you. So a lot of times it's like, ain't nobody going to be having me doing nothing. But really, you're going to be cooking for the family, for our future family, and you're going to actually enjoy it. You see what I'm saying? Because once she starts practicing recipes, once she starts getting in the kitchen and dabbling, she's going to get in her zone, and she's actually going to enjoy it. It'll become like an art to her, right? It'll be a pleasure, like, just to take your time around preparing the food, just looking up recipes, thinking about what your next dish is going to be. And just thinking about the smile you're going to put on the person that you love face when you present to them the dish. You see what I'm saying? And it's like it actually becomes a joy. It's not like a submission thing, get in that kitchen and cook. It'll actually become a thing that you love, because you're like, not only am I going to cook the food and make it taste good, I'm going to prepare it in a healthier way. So when he's actually healthier, it's going to be due to me actually being the doctor in the home, the first doctor. Because I feed him healthy foods, he never even has to go to the hospital. I'm keeping his immune system up, I'm keeping his energy up, and my king is the strongest he's ever been because of the diet regimen I have him on. He didn't even have to tell me what to give him healthy. I'm able now to cook for him and my family, and it tastes so good to him, he doesn't even care how healthy it is. And now, as a result, he's a healthier man. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've made this man healthier through being in my femininity. You see what I'm saying? And like, it's more than just getting in the kitchen and cooking because somebody told you to. Think about the power of being the first doctor in the house. To know that the nutrition and the well-being comes through you. Powerful, powerful family. Think about knowing that just being in charge of that one area of the home, how healthier everybody's gonna be. Just think about how Lacey talked about normally throwing things out. Now she's not so wasteful. She's like, okay, I can do something with that. See, it makes you a better nurturer. Where normally you throw it to the wolves, right? It's not something that we can consume. Let's just throw it to the wolves. No, now I can still do something with that. I can still work with that. You see what I'm saying? And that's what a true artist does. They can still work with it. The potter doesn't throw the clay pot outside, okay? It remolds the clay pot. It starts from scratch with the same clay, family. Now, the clay pot may look totally different, but it's the same clay. You understand? It's like that meal may look totally different. It may not be what you intended to be, but at the end of it, it might be the best meal you ever prepared. Or it may be better than the meal that you had in mind. Never give up on what you're doing. Never give up on yourself, because that's essentially what's happening. You're not giving up on the meal equals you not giving up on yourself, right? Because you could have thrown it out and gave up on the meal and yourself. I can't cook that. I forget it. Right? But instead you improvised, became creative, and said, wait a second, I might have a whole gift now. This is a recipe nobody ever taught me. I was trying to make this, but this went wrong. And what I did is I added a pinch of this, and I did this and that, and then I did all of this, and then I deep fried it. I don't know. And it turned out, wow, and look at the look on his face. Look at the look on my children's face. And then when you taste it, you actually get to enjoy your growth. You get to enjoy your perseverance. You get to enjoy your consistency, your ability to push through. That taste that you taste, that's your reward. And you get to see everybody else happy and healthy. That is your reward. Beautiful, beautiful family. And they're going to be stronger on the other end because they ate your food. And good food make you smarter. Good food make you wiser. And it keep you healthy. Yes. Don't ever lose identity with your purpose. Okay? You have a superpower when you grasp it. Embrace it, family.
Right.
Peace.
Bye.